There's really very few words to describe it.
I was just kind of blown away by the impact that it made on our community.
It's something you'll never forget. It'll blow you away.
Hi, I'm Gilma Avalos. And I'm Elizabeth Din. We're with CBS11 News. Right now, we're in the heart of the Dallas Arts District, and it's quickly growing to become one of the premier cultural centers in the entire country.
From concerts to the opera, fine art, and ballet, you can find just about anything here. But come Friday, October 16th, you're going to see something unlike anything you've probably experienced before.
It's called Aurora, the art of light, video, and sound. It's a completely free event, and it virtually defies definition.
Join us for the next half hour. CBS11 is going to give you a sneak peek into what to expect from the art to the artists, and we're going to give you a chance to win a special VIP experience to Aurora.
But first, what is Aurora and how did it all begin? For that, we introduce you to the individuals who started it all.
Aurora, in my best words, is the art of light, video, and sound. New media, projection, performance, interactive, experiential artwork. Hi, my name's Joshua King. I'm an artist and co-founder of Aurora. So it's for one night only that the architecture of downtown Dallas completely transforms. People get to see spaces that they have normally seen just during the normal day completely become something different that night. We do have one of the first banners up here from Aurora, if you're able to see that. But yeah, November 19th from 7 to 10 p.m. Now we're at October 16th from 7 to 2 a.m. Hopefully that'll keep expanding. We had close to 1,000 people at the first Aurora. We're expecting close to 50,000 people at this one. The Nasher Sculpture Center has allowed us to use their sculpture garden. AT&T Performing Arts Center has stepped up as well and said, here's Annette Strauss, here's our lawn, here's our reflective pond. I mean, we get to use a reflective pond to do an art installation. And then also the Wiley Theater Center. I mean, they've completely given us the reins to take the north and west side of that building and create an art canvas for it. So it's an amazing experience.
I remember this one woman had drove down Ross Street and she didn't know Aurora was going on, and she just parked her car, ran across the street. She's like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is so amazing.
Hi, I'm Shane Pennington. I'm an artist and co-founder of Aurora. Aurora is a new media art exhibition held within the Dallas Arts District, and it encompasses over 68 acres. It goes all the way from One Arts Plaza all the way down to Clyde Warren Park, down Florida Street. What's beautiful about the event is it is finding art or exploring art in interesting spaces, which means you'll see artists working in video or sound or performance or light. And these artists will do video on sides of buildings or in parks, or there'll be light sculptures over ponds, and it's a pretty cool thing.
The excitement of the people that were here at the event was something that you cannot replicate. Hi, I'm Doug Curtis. I'm the president and CEO of the AT&T Performing Arts Center. People will never forget this once they come to it. I never forgot it once I saw it, and I knew that we had to make it part of what we do here at the center.
I think what's important about this, though, is it's available to everybody. Hi, I'm Jim Maroney, the publisher of the Dallas Morning News. First of all, it's a free event, so anyone can afford to come, but I think it's going to attract people and dazzle people of all ages, of all genders, of all, really deeply engaged with the art people who are sort of newer to the arts. We got excited about this because they were so excited about this, and we are completely grateful to them for bringing this to us, giving us the opportunity, and being such great partners. It'll be an experience that people will never forget and will want to come back to again and again and again.
Hi, I'm Mike Rawlings, and I'm the mayor of the city of Dallas. You know, I didn't know what to expect when I went to the first Aurora, and I bet people would say, what is this thing? You come here and the sun sets and it gets dark, and then we turn on the lights, and you see the cool experience with artistic light, different forms of that, music taking place, people walking up and down Flores Street, talking with their families and friends, and then getting to go in the nooks and crannies and seeing great pieces of art. It's the way art should be. It should interact with people, and it should be big and it should be small. So you're not gonna put this thing in a box. It's gonna explode, and I think people are gonna be excited when they leave.
Hi, I'm Stacy Wheelock Adams, and I'm the Deputy Director here at the Crow Collection of Asian Art. We're looking forward to bringing a lot of diversity down to the Arts District and surprising the community with the quality and also different types of formats that art can take.
Aurora takes this whole district, and in effect the district itself becomes a canvas. I'm Jeremy Strick, and I'm Director of the National Sculpture Center. Really the kind of work that is showcased as part of Aurora really has very profound links to sculpture.
It brings art into the public space. Hi, I'm Valletta Forsyth Lill. I'm the co-founder of Aurora and the former executive director of the Dallas Arts District. I'm a firm believer that art needs to be all around us, not just in museums and buildings. And when you come to Aurora, you're immersed in art, and that lets you be emotionally connected with the art.
If all goes right and we continue to grow the way we're expecting to, this could be something amazing for the city of Dallas.
Creating an event like Aurora is a monumental task. It takes some serious planning and coordination. And about those artists, they are the backbone of this festival. Coming up, we'll take you inside the stunning art of Aurora. Welcome back to Aurora, the art of light, video, and sound. On October 16th, nearly 80 artists from all around the United States, Europe, and Asia will bring their dazzling talents and unique works right here to the Dallas Arts District. And though they're scattered all across the globe, here at Aurora, they're all together now.
People will never forget this once they come to it. I never forgot it.
There's really very few words to describe it.
The architecture of downtown Dallas completely transforms.
And they will show art in ways that people have not seen.
We look for things that are going to really be tantalizing.
And on canvases that people do not normally think of as a canvas.
Things that have never been seen before.
So the entire surface of the Wally is going to be lit up in video.
The artist is 3Search. In 2013, they did a mapping of the Wiley Theater. It looked as though the Wiley was deconstructing itself and then building itself back right in front of your eyes.
Science and art has really transformed what an artist is able to do, and it's also allowed for everybody to understand how this work of art might have been created.
But it will be very different this year.
They're actually doing a sound reactive piece on the side of the Wally. So there's going to be an opera singer. Her name's Elise Caluarts, and they're actually writing music to shine up on the side of the Wily.
The name of my installation this year at Aurora is titled Aubrey, which refers to a rock shelter or the space underneath a cliff behind a waterfall. Hello, I'm Sean Miller, new media artist and educator. So there are going to be movements that might be associated with water or that I'm associating with water that are not literally going to look like water.
I know where the artist is coming from. I know the passion that they have behind their project.
Some of it might be my own experiences or appreciation for nature growing up. It's going to be large enough for people to walk inside, giving them an immersive experience in addition to the experience of viewing the piece from a distance.
This is kind of when I really knew we had something really special with Aurora, is when we were able to give these artists an opportunity to make something really unique that had this very temporary experience for one night.
You know, what's beautiful as well is if you think about international artists that are participating within the exhibition and our local artists, they're actually able to open a conversation about how to work together or how they make their works.
They care about the little details that nobody will see. No people will even notice it, but it's what makes that piece.
I'm a firm believer that there's always a budding artist out there somewhere, someone that's really talented.
As well as the space, it's a massive, massive space across the whole arts district. So you have to be able to have artwork that actually fills this space in an impactful way where people feel this immersive environment around them.
You know, we keep our ears to the ground and our minds open for all sorts of size of projects, from low end to high end.
There are going to be a number of people there, thousands and thousands of people, and this is an opportunity to directly connect with them via this art, which otherwise they might not have access to.
This year's theme is all together now, and it's all about how a city is coming together.
It is so immersive, it is so light, and there are things to see everywhere.
So a lot of the artwork in this year's show is going to be about the experience and about the participation of the groups together, not the individuals.
So you find yourself walking down the street and thinking, where am I?
There's a contemplative sense or a meditative quality to experiencing or recognizing these types of things that requires one to kind of slow down and appreciate very simple things that are actually quite complex.
And that's an inspiring process when you get to work on the creativity of over 200 installations and 200 different artists going, this is my vision, this is what I want to happen.
To gather together in a wonderful collective experience of great and exciting art.
I think this is a place where the city can truly come together in every walk of life that makes up this incredibly diverse city of art.
Aurora is a wonderful example of lots of different cultural organizations coming together to celebrate art.
They can expect to be awed.
You have to come.
Okay, you've seen how Aurora started and where it is today, but where is it going? Up next, we're going to show you why it could get even bigger and better. In its second appearance, Aurora drew more than 30,000 visitors. This year, organizers are expecting it to be even bigger, much bigger. So what does the future hold for Aurora? Well, the plans are as big and as bold as the art itself.
Two Dallas artists used their imagination to dream up an exciting event that everyone could enjoy, and then they made it a reality. But Aurora started out pretty small.
It's homegrown. It's had just an amazing growth rate. First year at 1,000 people, last year at 30,000. That was within 4 years.
Joshua King and Shane Pennington approached Dallas city leaders with their idea in 2011. It didn't take long to find supporters.
As the Arts District Director, I was looking for new ways to activate the city.
At the 2013 Aurora, the festival turned the Dallas Arts District into a brightly lit playground.
What's great about Aurora is that it is the art of light, video, and sound, so it plays to the senses really well.
It's a blending of different folks from all around the world to sort of interact in the space and to create works alongside of one another.
Just as the founders envisioned, Aurora gave artists a chance to show off their work to new audiences. It also brought in people who never really cared much about art installations before. Aurora also caught the attention of other organizations eager to help it continue to grow.
We knew that if we were to become involved in this as a center, it would literally be the largest project we had ever undertaken creatively. The focus of the center is to entertain, to educate, and to inspire. And Aurora fits into that focus perfectly, and it does so much more.
The AT&T Performing Arts Center and 3 nearby museums will open their doors to Aurora guests. It's a chance for the organizations to help put Dallas's diverse art scene on display during a special night.
Aurora is a great example of why the Arts District institution was really put together, to create these huge collaborations among the different arts organizations.
Once a month, the serenity of the Nasher Sculpture Center during the day transforms into a late-night soiree.
We have thousands of people out here in our garden experiencing music, film, and experiencing the works of art that we display.
During Aurora,
actually right here in this amphitheater, there's going to be a work display projected within the space that I'm standing in right now. So I think it's going to be a new way for people to encounter the space of the Sculpture Center's garden and a way for them to encounter new kinds of art.
Beyond an arts festival, supporters and organizers believe Aurora can become a signature Dallas event.
This needs to be an annual event that goes multi-nights, and it brings in performing artists, and it's our statement to the world about how art should be done in the city.
I hope that we'll get to the point where we can do an all-night-long festival and that we expand the footprint of the festival.
Dallas does not have its signature event like Austin has South by Southwest, Toronto has Nuit Blanche, Miami has Art Basel.
South by Southwest started in 1987 and 700 people attended the music conference and festival. This year, at least 400,000 people attended the annual Austin event. Nuit Blanche in Toronto, a Dusk Till Dawn styled arts festival, lured in 1 million people last year during its 9th celebration. And Art Basel, considered the largest contemporary art fair in the U.S., saw an attendance of at least 70,000 people in Miami in 2014.
In the future, you will think, when you hear the words Aurora, you will think Dallas, Texas.
It's going to explode, and I think people are going to be excited when they leave.
Momentum behind the 3rd Aurora installment will keep it growing. Just as the founders first imagined, it could be the unique spotlight Dallas needs to shine brightly among other large cities.
It's something that people in Dallas will appreciate because it's their city, and it will and can draw people from all over because of how unique it is. You won't see this anywhere else in the United States.
Okay, so by now you're probably realizing you don't want to miss this event. Coming up, we've got the inside scoop to making the most of your trip to Aurora.
One of the most amazing spectacles you will ever see comes back to Dallas in just a few days. It's called Aurora, and it is going to take over the Dallas Arts District on Friday night. And before you head on over here, though, take note, because we've got the inside scoop on how to experience Aurora in style.
Synesthesia, noun, the joining together of the senses. For one night, Dallas's art district will be transformed into a living art gallery of light, video, sound, and performance, a feast for your senses. Split into 6 zones, the Aurora project is free to see. With 19 city blocks and a widespread area to cover, you're gonna need a plan.
Get here using public transportation. Your best bet, the St. Paul or Pearl Arts District station, and you pick.
You've got red, green, blue, and orange lines here. Streets will be closed, driving discouraged. Want to Uber? There's a pickup lane on Leonard Street between Ross Avenue and San Jacinto Street.
Here's another reason to take public transportation. This year, Aurora will go beyond the Art District's 68 acres, and in some cases, the art will come to you. And if you stop at City Place Uptown Station, you're going to want to keep an eye out for artist Frances Bagley's art installation.
This woman that I'm looking at right here is approaching 100 years old.
Eyes, the windows to a soul. 50 pairs of them belonging to Dallasites from all walks of life will be staring into yours. The 60-foot-long installation lined up on the platform loops video of these gazes on monitors twice this size. It's the first project you'll see if you're traveling downtown.
You can actually see the eyes from the train as the train goes through.
Inspired by voyeurism, surveillance cameras monitoring our every move, the artist explores what it would feel like to be watched all the time.
It kind of poses that question. who's watching who.
Once you're here, you can use the trolley to get around. It's free and will get you to places like Clyde Warren Park.
Welcome to Zone 1, family friendly and the place to be for a full-blown jam session. Bring your own instrument and join the performance. Zone 2 takes over Harwood and Flora Streets near the Dallas Museum of Art and the Nasher. You'll find Zone 3 over by the Cathedral Shrine of the Virgin of Guadalupe and the Meyerson.
A big showstopper returns to Aurora this year. Visual projections will once again transform the Wiley Theater behind me. Only this time, visuals and vocals interact. The projections will be controlled by an opera singer's voice.
Artist Collective 3 Search will use the exterior of the building as a canvas for the not-to-be-missed installation in Zone 4. Next, Zone 5, over by the City Performance Hall in St. Paul United Methodist Church. Finally, students from Booker T. Washington for the Performing and Visual Arts will curate Zone 6, exhibiting their own artwork at the school-turned-gallery.
Let's talk etiquette. Many art museums will let you see but not touch. The Aurora experience is totally different. It's not called an open-air urban playground of new media art for nothing. Smartphones are welcome. Every display is photographable and shareable. Just snap your photo and
use the hashtag DallasAurora. You can download the free Aurora app for an interactive guided tour. You stand in front of an installation, click on the map, and learn about what you're seeing and the artist behind it. One piece of advice from the organizers, get here early. Don't wait until 10 or 11 p.m.
Because it takes a long time to sort of carefully go through the experience.
And don't forget the kids. There's plenty for them to do. If you can, organizers say get a hotel, make a weekend of it.
You can stay here, go to Aurora on Friday night, the fair on Saturday, and maybe even a football game on Sunday. It's a really good opportunity to come down to the city and get to experience everything.
Aurora takes over Dallas Friday night. It's totally free to the public, but there are special VIP experience tickets available. They include access to private lounges all night long and an after party at Strauss Square. If you want to buy tickets, you can head over to auroradallas.com. And just as we promised, here's your chance to win 4 of those VIP experience tickets. Go to our contest page at cbsdfw.com right now. Then enter the code word Aurora15 and good luck. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you at Aurora.